Hi, this is Tablet Store UK, and we're going to take a look at the 4.3-inch IP54 ruggedized handheld PDA, which is an x86 32-bit Windows machine running full Windows 7 and also capable of running Windows Embedded Standard 7 and Windows Embedded 8. It is without a doubt not only the smallest screen full Windows device that we have, but also the smallest physical form factor for a rugged device. If we compare it with some of the other devices that we have, so you get an idea of scale, this is a 5-inch non-rugged device, a 5-inch rugged device that we have with a QWERTY keyboard, and a 5.6-inch rugged device. This particular one has a barcode scanner on the top, so without the barcode scanner it would be smaller, but still quite a bit larger than the 4.3-inch. Okay, so we take a look around the outside first of all. At the front of the device at the top is the power button built into the plastic and a speaker here. At the bottom of the front panel are 4 buttons that can be programmed in software, and I'll show you how they work in a moment. They also work as up, down and enter in the BIOS should you need to do anything in the BIOS, such as affect the Windows startup. On the right edge of the device is an up and down rocker, but this itself is not pre-programmed to be either brightness or volume up and down. In fact, it can be programmed to either of those or any other function, so they're completely programmable. That could be up and down cursor keys, for example, or something entirely of your choosing. There's a port cover for a mini USB, and provided with the device is a mini USB to a female large size USB adapter. So it means you've got no full size USB directly on the device, but the adapter is there in the kit. On the left edge of the device we have another programmable button. I've programmed that to the scan button for the barcode scanner, as it's a single button by itself, and we'll demonstrate that in a moment. And behind another port cover we have a headphone jack. At the bottom of the device are docking connectors, which are used both for docking in a docking cradle that charges and port replication as well as data transfer, and also the way of charging it is via a cradle that fits on the bottom as well, and I'll show you that in a moment. So on this device there isn't a direct DC in power cable, but rather a cup that fits over those docking cradles and is used for charging. On the top of the device, in this configuration, is a 2D barcode scanner and Newland unit, and the barcode scanner is optional. And at the rear of the device is a 2 megapixel rear facing camera with flash. There is also the option of having here an MSR and NFC reader, and with the MSR and NFC reader they fill this area, and so you lose the function of the camera. The device is provided with a strap, a stretchy Velcro strap that can be adjusted, and in the back of the strap holds a stylus. So the device has a capacitive screen, so it's a capacitive stylus, and that slots neatly in the back there. Behind the battery cover here you can see there's the SIM card slot. That's the normal profile of the device at the back. With the standard battery is a 20 watt hour battery. There's also the option of a 3-cell 30 watt hour, so 1.5 times the capacity, so it will give a raised profile to the back of the device with that battery, but obviously a higher battery capacity. So I've got a device here with the higher capacity battery, as it happens, running Windows 7. The device has an Atom Z670 CPU, and as standard comes with 2 GB of RAM and 64 GB of solid state storage. Now, as I said, the device has a capacitive screen, so it works with both finger and the capacitive stylus. It's perhaps not as accurate as would be the case if it were a resistive screen, but once you get used to it, it is fairly easy to use. So as I said, you can configure all of the buttons on the device, and here's the piece of software for that. So it's very clear and simply laid out, showing you the 4 buttons along the bottom, the 2 on the right edge and the 1 on the left edge, and giving you the option to individually assign those. For example, we could go to the button on the right and we could change the command. I've set that to up, and you could change it to anything from the menu there, or to run an external program, or to operate the scanner, to behave as a keyboard, to operate a system command such as shutdown, or to leave it as unassigned. I'm going to set the left button to be the scanner, and the scanner there is already set up. So if we demonstrate the scanner, now at the top of the device, as well as the indicators for power, wireless, there's also an indicator for the barcode. So when we press the button, you see that that lights up. Now obviously the barcode itself is lighting up, but depending on the angle you're at, it's actually quite convenient just to get that indicator at the front to see that the barcode is activating. So we're just to a test scan with a 1D barcode, and you see we've got a readout there on the screen. If we take a 2D barcode, which is a QR code from my business card, and you see it's printed out the full business card data there. So charging of the device, as I described, is not via a direct DC in power cable, but actually via a charging cup. So there's also a desk docking cradle for this device. That isn't this. This is just the standard charging cradle provided with every device. And that slots on to the bottom, clips into place. Actually it clips in quite strongly. You can support the device by that. That's clipped in. If you want to make it more secure, it can be screwed in. And at the end of the pigtail is a female DC in plug, and then that goes out to the transformer box and the AC lead to the wall. And that is the standard way of charging the device. Alternatively, there is the single charging cradle for the device and a 7 cradle accessory that will charge 7 devices in one go. As an alternative to charging the battery in the device, you can charge spare batteries separately. The single PDA desk cradle will charge an additional single battery, and for larger deployments there is this accessory which will charge 8 batteries in one go and give you battery status as well. This can charge a mixture of batteries, so you can charge both a 2-cell and 3-cell battery simultaneously in here, and you don't have to fill up all 8 bays. One last accessory to show you for the device is a simple carry bag for the device, which will allow the user to put the bag over their shoulder so that they can let go of the device. You see it's got a very secure clip on it, and then the device can be very easily put into the pouch, which isn't going to come out easily, and then that can be easily retrieved if it's on the user. And on the side you've got a little springy pocket, perhaps some space to put some pens or other things. The way that the shoulder strap is fitted at the back would also make it suitable for fitting to a belt if you preferred to fit that to a belt rather than over the shoulder. Thanks for watching. For more information and pricing, head to tabletstoreuk.com.